What's going on YouTube and cryptocurrency family? My name is Harry and I am the crypto vet, and today's an important day. One of my really good friends, Nicole, today is her birthday, and her boyfriend are actually the people who made me this awesome ass sign for my birthday. So we're gonna do a nice grill out for her tomorrow, get her some steak and everything that she wants so she can relax. Everybody can get me a happy birthday in the comment section for Nicole. I will do another giveaway tomorrow. So I just want 10 people to just tell her happy birthday for me in the chat, and I'll give away some money to both her and to somebody in the next video. So help me do that. If you like my shitty content, please hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit that subscribe and tell me why you don't like me in the comment section, and also tell her happy birthday. All right, but let's go ahead and get started. Here on CoinMarketCap, we can see we got some little small changes. Not many huge movers except for Cardano. Something that I like very much is up 20%. So I'm going to look deeper into that to kind of see what's been going on. Old Hodgkinson is somebody who I watch and I like his little AMAs. We also have some other big movers. The Link Marines coming in. We're at over $10 here, and you can see lots and lots of movers going up. And this is just because Bitcoin has not figured out what it wants to do yet. Our biggest losers are not big losers. Energy Web Token, another one that I do have in my portfolio, is down about 2%. I may consider buying a little bit more of that now, but I'll get into that in like the Discord and all that. But let's go ahead and dive into the charts. And we can see here, I got all this purple on here. Let's change it to something maybe more friendly. I just really like purple, so let's do that. So this is a GAN fan that I started at the beginning of the rally we had here on Bitcoin. So this is back in July 21st. And I put this GAN fan on, and I just went with the main rise up here. And what this tool does, it just gives you angled support and resistance versus just horizontal support and resistance, which you guys know that most of my trading strategy is based off of support and resistance and moving averages. So if we could see here, I have in this green line, this is the 20 daily exponential moving average, and this red line at the bottom is the 20 weekly exponential moving average. And the reason I put this GAN fan on here and why and how I came up with where my price predictions were going to be is simply on the fact that as we've been going up, this fan and these resistances have proven to be very strong, specifically this 4-to-1 down on the bottom. We rode this guy all the way up until we broke above the daily moving average. We hit some resistance, which these red and blue dots, these are just swing lows, swing highs that I have in my script, so they have to meet a certain criteria. We have to hit this point and touch it so many times before I will get these dots versus a very strong dotted line here showing that there is very strong resistance at this point. So where does that put us right now? Well, Bitcoin is still following my plan where we came out of this dump, we came up to touch this 11.1, which is about $100, $200 higher than I expected, but we still got rejected. We came back down. I was expecting we would go a little bit below the CME gap here before we'd bounce up. However, we have very strong support right below the 20 weekly moving average. So what do we go from here? Well, I think based off of the short term that we're actually going to go up again. So here in the 15-minute, I drew a symmetrical triangle that we have been in since, looks like about 10:45 yesterday morning. And you can see we've been following this symmetrical triangle. Well, earlier this morning, we broke out. And I put in the Discord, if this is a true symmetrical triangle breakout, we came out of a rally, this is a continuation pattern, we would come up at a measured move from the distance in the triangle to where we broke out, and this would put us right around 10.8, 10.9. Well, the significance of this is these symmetrical triangles on these bottom parts here while we try to figure out whether the bulls or the bears are going to win. Is I had this little symmetrical triangle drawn last time because I was trying to figure out if we were going up or down some more. Well, as we got tighter and tighter in this triangle, I'll zoom in so you can see here. I put a breakout from this swing low here, and we got a wick immediately later to this. Well, after we met that target, I was, still bearish. We came out of it and down we went, and the large short I did on XRP was right up here where I bought at around 25 cents, and I have that trade posted here because a lot of people were asking questions. It was on Twitter all the way up to 8,000 or so XRP in profit. However, I did a trailing stop to my target, so when we had a slight bounce up, I was stopped out. However, that stopped out was still 6,000 XRP in profit. And you can see my other trades here. They were small. I was waiting to just get a feel for the market. They were stopped out short. These are low leverages. You know, we can see this is 1,000 contracts, 2,000 contracts, 3, 4. And then we went up to where I did a large short, which came out very, very profitable. And congrats to everybody who was able to get in off that. But as we come here into the short term, and I go back to this symmetrical triangle, I do think we are going to go up a little bit more. Our oscillators are not overbought yet, and we are still sitting good. I drew a little trend line here to show you our increase in the RSI, as well as this really long green line is off of a much bigger time frame, and it's showing us that we actually did break above it, and we could still go up a little higher, which would make our price target of the 10.9 here in the next couple of hours if this was to actually play out. And this 10.9 is very important because if we scroll back, and let me just hold my cursor here, look how much resistance we have to overcome, because this was very, very good support before we dropped below it. So let's go ahead and see what happens in the short term. I think we still are going to bounce up, but I do think the CME gap will be filled. I'm hoping Bitcoin does something crazy and just never fills it, so that way we can just go, yeah, Bitcoin's the first time, the CME gap's never been filled. So we'll see if that can actually come to fruition. As far as Ethereum, here in the short term, I think we are going to have a bounce up to the 365 range, which this is the daily moving average here, the 20 daily moving average. We are currently above the weekly moving average, which is slightly down here around 306. But if this ascending triangle does come out, and let me get a trend line here, and actually does come and break out, we could see Ethereum go all the way back up to about 375, which will put us where we had really, really good support or resistance before. So maybe we can overcome that after getting back above the moving average. And then lastly, for XRP, my favorite crypto, I have the 20 daily. Let me make sure this isn't the daily. So this is the weekly exponential moving average. If we change it to the daily, just to kind of give you an idea where we're standing, you can see that we're really right below the daily, as well as a little bit above the weekly. So if I add both of those together, these are two very important moving averages, I'm just going to go with 20 and keep it as the same. We can see here that this orange line is right above us, and this blue line is right below us. So right here, XRP could see an explosive bounce all the way up to about 26 cents here in the next couple of days, as long as Bitcoin doesn't do anything crazy. If Bitcoin pumps up to 10.7, we will easily see this, 10.9, we will most likely see this bounce to the top of this ascending channel, or at least a little bit ride above the 50% here. So in the medium short term, I think we're going to go up a little bit. So I haven't put in my big longs yet, and I could be 100% wrong and never actually get to enter that trade, because crypto does what crypto does. But my goal is to at least get one more test down to around the 20-cent target range, which is where I said my first trade would go before I got stopped out. So we'll just kind of have to see how this plays out from there. But that is going to do it for today. I am going to start recording a course for everybody that will be free, but you will have to go through the Discord to access it. So if you're not already in the Discord, 100% free, check out the link in the description. I do stream live on Twitch. Lately, I haven't really done much charting on Twitch just because nobody's come to stop by or ask questions or anything, which doesn't matter. I'm there if you guys do want it. So if you stop by the Twitch stream and I'm just in the middle of a Call of Duty match and you don't see any charts, just start talking in the chat and I will switch right over to that very, very fast. But I'm gonna start this course where it's gonna go over how to start wallets, how to use TradingView, how to set up TradingView, how to set up Bybit, And then I will also start going over my strategies and how I start from scratch on a plain chart to how I get to where I am ready to put money into an actual trade with leverage, as well as how I dollar cost average and all of that. So so far it's planned to be over 30 videos, but could be less, could be more, just depends on how the content is. But I want to make it very linear, so that way you have some rules to follow, because this space is very gray. You know, you'll follow 15 different chart analysts and they're all very successful, but you can't quite seem to do the same thing at the same time when you with your money. So I'm going to try to do my best to help educate you guys, so that way you never have to watch my videos again. You can do all of this on your own. So let me know what you think about that. And again, if I can get some happy birthdays in the comments below, I'll give away some XRP tomorrow. But until then, I will talk to you guys later.